How's it going, everybody? It is us. It is a new day, and we are going on another mini adventure, just in our car this time. We are heading into the city to visit the Field Notes headquarters so we can grab some Field Notes notebooks. I have been getting into journaling a little bit more for like my 100 millionth attempt. I've tried journaling before. I was never really good at like taking notes in school because if the teacher's like talking and I'm like trying to write down what they say, I'm gonna forget. I'm not gonna hear everything else they're talking about because was just not good at writing. So I was just always really good at like memorizing things. But there's a lot of benefits to journaling and writing. And so before I've always attempted to do it like organized and neat, and like I would watch a bunch of YouTube videos, and like every like veteran journalist like had a really cool organized method, which I liked. But the thing is, I would do it for like a week or so, and then that's it. I would just stop. Until recently, I saw a video of someone who had a Field Notes, and they were very artistic and chaotic with it and very creative, and I loved it, and it just really resonated with it. And so I picked up some pocket notebooks that aren't Field Notes, and I started journaling, and I started just like sketching and doodling and like just writing things down. Again, not because I was losing memory of anything. It's just like I always wanted to try it. So it's our little trip. The Field notebooks are super, super cool. They're not like the greatest quality paper, but people don't really collect it for that. But that's just it. This is something that just really resonated with me, and Angelica wants to go out in the city anyway. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take you along with us. Is there anything you would like to add?
Nope.
No.
No, not yet. We'll see you soon. Okay, bye.
All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. We made it down to Field Notes HQ. We got parking. Hopefully we're parking in the right spot. This is Chicago, so we'll see. We won't be here too long anyway. Let me get you right over there. There's a little, you can see it says Field Notes. Ooh, gotta zoom in. But yeah, let's get in there and see what it's like. We just got done. It's a small little area, just a nice little wall, and then I had some limited edition stuff that was up for sale again. So we grabbed a few things. I'm excited to show you guys a little bit later, but for right now, we need some snacks, and Angelica needs some coffee. So we're gonna do that right now. We'll take you along and have a good time with that. We decided to stop and grab something to eat because we are hungry. We were gonna record more as we were driving to the city, but I had placed the camera in the trunk because we ran in to get some coffee somewhere, and I was trying to grab the diaper bag and a bunch of other stuff and not have my pockets full. And anyway, long story short, we're here now. We are at Honey Jam Cafe. Angelica is changing Violet's diaper right now, so it's just me hanging out right here. This is a cool place. I'm gonna show you around. This used to be a different restaurant, and I forgot. I used to come here with my family back in like high school days. Great breakfast joint. So now it's taken over, or not taken over, but switched over to Honey Jam Cafe. But yeah, we're gonna grab a little breakfast, hang out, and then head back home. Alright, we waited quite a bit. We're starving. We're gonna get right to eat, and then we will hit you guys up in a little bit, but we need some food in us. Alright, we just finished up. We are heading back to the car. We might stop for a little sweet treat over at H Mart. They have this Parisian bakery with absolutely amazing baked goods. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Postre.
like a patisserie. What is it? Patisserie.
I don't know what she's saying. But anyway, we're going to go maybe check that out. Yeah, the food here was alright. It was nothing special. And sadly, the service was kind of mediocre. It wasn't like super busy or anything. So I don't know. So it was a little disappointing to, be treated like that, but whatever. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit.
Who's this cutie? I am in a second. You guys can hear us in here. Fun fact about H Mart, Remy and I used to come here on our dates when I was pregnant. So Violet was here, but she was still in my tummy. And we would come here to the little arcade, which I'll show you in a second, and we would get tokens and we would play games and like win stuff. And we came here right before I had to go in for a checkup to get like a special ultrasound. And when we went in, they were like, oh yeah, like you need to go get, it's time to go get induced essentially because the amniotic fluid was low. And because it had dropped so significantly towards the end of pregnancy, they were worried that her kidneys weren't working properly. So they were like, okay, well you have to go get induced. And we're like, yeah, okay. Because I was like, I'm not gonna go get induced. And he was like, no, now. So we literally left the appointment and we went to have Violet, which she was out like 12 hours later. But we came here to H Mart first and we had like our favorite lunch. I don't even know, what is it, K-pop? What is it called?
Korean cup pop.
Cup pop. So it's just like noodles and meat and rice and lettuce. It's so good. So this place holds a special little place in our heart.
What?
Bye. Go ahead. It's recording.
Alright. So over here is this cute little store that has like backpacks, stationery stuff, a bunch of like tumblers, plush dolls, a lot of cute little stuff here. And then over here is where we would come and get some tokens and then try our hand at these little claw games. I think out of like the 20 times that we've played, I think we've only won like 3 or 4 times, but it's just a cute little date idea that we've been doing for a while. When we found this spot, it's because I was trying to take her to check out this place called Joyee's, which used to be a great Pan-Asian restaurant. We went there, they were closed down, we didn't know why, so we found this place instead, and I'm glad we found this place because Korean Cup Pop looked so good. That's when we first tried it. We were able to, try new things. It was super, super good. Later on, we went back to Joyee's, and it was not good. The quality of the food changed. I don't know what happened, but we just never went back, and we've been coming here ever since. And yeah, it's just a fun little thing, and I can't wait to start bringing Violet back when she's older to enjoy like getting food and playing with these little toys and these little games here. We used to see what things we would want to get that she would play with when she was older. So we have a few of those things back at home. But yeah, this is our cute little hangout spot.
So show them the arcade games.
Alright, so Violet was enjoying that little car a little too much. Well, not a little too much. She was enjoying it a lot, but we have to get going. Bee's home alone. We gotta go get her out so she can potty and run outside. So she had a little meltdown when we started leaving, but yeah, we got our donuts. We'll show you in a little bit.
We don't know how our child is not sleeping yet. It is 1:15. She has not napped, so we're hoping she sleeps on the way home. So we, as Remy said, we just got our little sweet treats. These donuts, they're so good, which we'll actually show you what they look like in a minute. But the last couple of days, we have been trying to potty train. So we have been like inside just potty training and working a lot because we're working on 2 special projects that we're getting ready to release here in the next 2 months.
Tell them what they want.
Oh my God. And we wanted to take a little bit of a break today and just like have family time, which is like our favorite thing in the world. So we actually went to the field notes like you guys saw, but then what we weren't able to record is the La Colombe, which is the coffee shop that I love. When I used to live in the city, I lived a couple of blocks from there, so I would actually go for runs, and then I would go in there for coffee. So it was like a really nice little full circle, little pinch me moment to be back there with Remy and the baby, because when I lived in the city, that's when I was like actively trying to manifest a family. And I was like, Violet was visiting me in my dreams at that time. Before she came here, Remy and I both had dreams of her, but she was coming to me for like about 4 years before she actually came here. So, and I remember I had a vision of Remy and I was like, I don't know who this is. Who is this guy? And had no idea how we would find our way there, but we did. And so, yeah, kind of being back in my old neighborhood in the city was nice and nostalgic, and it was one of my favorite places that I've ever lived. So we got some coffee and we headed back, and as you guys saw, we went out for lunch and all that good stuff. So it was a really nice day, and now we're just gonna head home. Hopefully she sleeps on the way home. I don't think you guys can hear her, but she's still talking. And then we're probably gonna play outside. So it was just a really nice day. Just kidding. Remy really wants me to tell you about what we have been working on. As you guys know, we've mentioned in, I think, our last video that we were like going through transitions and kind of changing things. And it's been a pretty big pivot in our careers and just in our lifestyles, but knowing this is like the path we want to go on. So I have been working on a cacao facilitator training program, which is something that I was really scared to actually put out like into the world. And Remy has been really encouraging, and my mother-in-law has been really encouraging, and everyone's been really encouraging. So I'm making sure like it's a really beautiful, deep experience that I'm creating for people that join this training program. So it's been a bit of work to get things like ready to rock and roll and hopefully release here early December. And then Remy and I, which I don't even know how it came up, how we decided on the membership.
Well, you wanted to do a membership, and I wanted to do a membership for unique modalities. Like, I don't know, like things that we do, and then we decided to join together and create a big one for our Business Healing Arts Academy. And so that's what we did. We put everything together into a monthly membership where basically we help people kind of get back into balance, ground. We do distance healings, we do readings, and it's just something you get in a nice little package that helps you on your path moving forward.
And, you know, as we know through the different seasons and cycles of life, having support and having help during those times to like understand yourself and understand your world and how to live in alignment and happiness and fulfillment. That's our goal, is to help people understand themselves, reconnect with themselves, build a deeper sense of community, because I feel like that is being lost. That has been lost in our society for a long time. And each month with the membership is essentially like a different, I don't want to say theme, but it's going to be a different area of life and different sort of perspectives that we're sharing. So we're kind of combining the traditions, the shamanic path with the mediumship and the herbology, and just kind of bundling everything together for a unique experience of self-healing. So we're super, super excited about that. I think we're going to launch that in a couple of weeks, right, hon?
November.
I think like November 1st, I think we're going for. So we've just been like building out everything on the back end, which sometimes just takes time, and we're just gearing up to kind of launch the new programs, and that's really going to be like our center focus are those few things. And as some of you guys know, I don't even know if I've talked about it on here in a while, I'm working towards becoming a certified herbalist, and I had just recently started the advanced portion of my training and then going into clinicals. So my goal is to finish up and become certified by May of next year. We'll see if it happens, because once I started learning in this course, it's like almost triple the workload that the other courses were. So it's been a lot of information. So I'm making sure I'm taking my time. But so yeah, that's kind of what we're doing now. Is there anything else you want to share about like what we're creating, or?
No, that's about it.
No, we're toying around with the idea of traveling again this winter, which we wanted to wait until springtime just because of like the weather. We don't want to get stuck like out west where there's snow, but we're kind of debating or trying to figure out if it's possible for us to like go out west or go south for just a little part of the winter time. So we'll see what we're able to do. But right now we're just driving home, and we'll show you guys the donuts. So here are the magical donuts. I'm going to try to take this out. There you go. There's one of the donuts. There you go, hon. These are seriously so, so good. And they're not that sweet. And they're just like, they're so yummy. They're so pillowy. They're so good. So, oh, here we go.
All right, so we're back at home now. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we got from Field Notes and anything else.
No.
All right, so let's get this haul started. First, we got the limited edition Autumn Trilogy. It's hard to tell on here, but each book has like a famous fall leaf. What is it? Printed? Not printed, but like stamped.
Like leather stamped onto it.
Yeah. And then
That's really cool.
I got the National Forest Edition because this one comes with Rocky Mountain, the Great Smoky Mountains, and Yellowstone. And our plan is to go to Yellowstone by next spring. And so I'm going to use this book as, I don't know, like our adventure journal. So I'm going to print out little pictures, and also it comes with a little area inside the cover for you to stamp when you go to the national park. So I'm going to get this one stamped also. And we're going to try to go to the other three with relatively soon. So I just got really excited. These are not limited edition. These are available everywhere, and a percentage of when the proceeds go to the national park. So I'm all about it. But each one has a unique artist who did the cover. So that's super, super cool. So yeah, I'm excited for these. And then I can't tell if these are limited or not, but we got this one, which is called the Fall Flowers series. And it has, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say there's coneflower, so echinacea, false foxglove, and common chicory.
And I got this one for Angelica because she is doing her herbology, as she talked about previously. So it's something for her to just like take notes in.
Well, I've been learning from the plants from a clinical standpoint, from a folk method standpoint, but then also I'm trying to work with them on my own. So I tried to talk to them myself and vice versa, to listen to them. So a lot of this is going to be like what they tell me about themselves and their healing properties.
Hell yeah. And then I accidentally grabbed the wrong one. I got a black one. This one is ruled. I was going for the dotted graph one. But that's okay. I'm going to still fill these out. A couple of fun things that they threw in. We got one of these little keychains from, I forgot what limited edition run they did, but these were super cool. He threw one of those in. I got a neat little Field Notes sticker, and they threw in a free guest notebook that you can only get these when you go visit the store, which is super cool. I was a little sad we both went in there and I was buying things for both of us, but they only gave us one. But that's okay. I'm gonna still use the hell out of it. And it's stamped from the date of our visit and our host, the guy who was there working. And then it says that we were a joy to have around and chaotic good. And the reason we all do this has been checked off on there, which was super, super cool. But all in all, I'm really excited to start working on these. I'm really excited. I talked about the whole journaling thing before. I'm excited to keep going. Right now, I just have these blank ones that I wrote field notes on. I had stickers on them. I finished my first one already. I'm going to grab a little printer and start printing out like little photos that I can keep in here, kind of like scrapbooking style. I'm definitely going to do that one for when we go on our trip to the national parks. But yeah, I just want to start collecting memories, analog style, because I have tons of photos on my phone, but like I never really go through them. So this is just another way of kind of keeping more things, and, in hopes that one day Violet and any other children we have will look back at what we used to do with them growing up. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed our little mini adventure, our little day as a family. And yeah, we'll be posting a lot more soon. Until then, have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.